Hello everyone, welcome to an exam expert. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning as per your location to everyone. And first of all, let me introduce myself. I am Anam from backend team, the course manager for MRCOG chapter. Me and my whole backend team, we know each and every one of you. And first of all, let us congratulate you on behalf of whole the team at the backend. We are immensely proud of you all. You have shown such a determined result for this batch July 2023. Today we have your mentors with us who have been there with you for every single day throughout this journey. And we are very proud of you that you have attained such a brilliant result. We don't have even words to utter that to show how much glad we are basically. And we have our CEO Sir Hassan here as well. We have our respected Dr. Helmi with us. We have Dr. Mavish here with us. And your faculty, they are excellent and amazing people who have taught you very well. And then you have shown a great result and a great output here. So first of all, maybe we shall start with someone whom you all know and you know that person since you joined the course from day one. So Dr. Helmi, he will be here with us quickly because he is busy with his duties as well. So let's give chance to Dr. Helmi first of all so that he can celebrate with you guys because you have done an excellent job. Dr. Helmi, you may please continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome,
Yes, hello,
Dr. Helmi. You are audible.
Oh, am I audible? Okay. So, first of all, thank you, Anna, for the introduction. And I would like to welcome all the team. And also, I would like to welcome Sir Hassan and all our colleagues who passed the exam. And I'm really, really proud of you all. It's, mashallah, great achievement. You all did very well. And through the course, I was sure 100% that we will get these high scores because, mashallah, this patch in particular, this July patch was tremendous, was marvelous. A lot of motivated, active colleagues who were very, very active, very, very intelligent. You were participating a lot throughout the course, and we were discussing all the time in all subjects. So I was sure 100% that the results this time will be better than any patch before, and that's what already happened. Mashallah, there are high scores. I can say that these are records, not scores. Like some people got 95% and 94%. That's mashallah, very high scores. So I'm really, really proud of all of you. And I wish you all the best in the upcoming steps. This part one is the first step. This will give you that good push in this journey, because in the coming steps the things will get a little bit harder, but everything with hard work will be easy. Part two, yes, of course, it's harder than part one because it relies on the guidelines, all the clinical knowledge from the guidelines, from the talks and everywhere. But with the good practice and with the hard work, it will be easy, inshallah, and you are going to pass it as you did in part one. I don't know if my camera is on or not, but is it working?
No.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Most importantly, my voice. But you hear my voice a lot in the course, so I wanted today to turn on the camera, but I don't know what's going on. Let me try to make something. I think now it's working, right? So I
Yes,
wanted to say hi to all of you. Yes. So as I was saying that you did a very well job in throughout the course, and you really deserved this success. I know now all of you are thinking about what to do now. Shall we prepare immediately for part two, or shall we get some rest? I think my answer will be can be individualized, of course, according to each one of you, according to the circumstances, according to um, your plans. So because there might be some candidates who are planning for other exams or other issues in their lives. So it depends. Also, it depends upon your background knowledge, upon your experience in the practice. But generally speaking, I prefer that you start immediately preparing for part two, because you are now in the mood, you are in the mood of the studying, the mood of the exam. So it's better to move to the next step immediately without delay. I know people who finished the whole MRCG steps in like 1.5 years or 2 years as a maximum. So that's if you do your best, if you dedicate a lot of time for studying, I think you can do it, and you can prepare immediately for part two. So again, I would like to congratulate all of you guys on this great performance and this great results, and also on behalf of Dr. Desiree, who asked me to congratulate all of you also here in this celebration session, because as you know, she has been through some hard times after her dad passed away, so she couldn't join us in this celebration session. So on her behalf, she is telling you all that she is so proud of you, and she sends her congratulations to each one of you. And I wouldn't want to talk too much today, because I think I have talked a lot in the course. It's your time to talk and express your feelings, your happiness, and express also your feedback about Mid-Exam Expert. So I will hand the mic now to Anam again. Thank you so much, everyone. Anam, are you here?
Hello.
Oh, Sir Hassan. Hello.
Good evening, everyone. So, how are you, Dr. Helmi?
How are you, Dr. Hassan? How are you?
I'm fine,
I'm fine.
thank you. I would like to congratulate everyone in this batch on the success. It's really, a great moment for us. So you were right. Actually, this time we have got the success, but the main thing, is this is a record-breaking success. We've got almost 10 plus top scorers, and we've got the 95% marks. Our top scorer is 95%, and I think nobody has got so much marks. So hats off to you, Dr. Helmi. You are overall leading this MRCG department chapter. Dr. Desiree, Dr. Mavish, Dr. Amia also, she took sessions for anatomy. So you guys did a lot of efforts on the students, and that's why they were able to score such high marks. So I'm really, really happy to have you guys in Med-Exam Expert, and it gives really a great player that our efforts, your efforts, helping students in easing this exam. We all have already so much stress in the lives, from the patient side and from other sides as well. So Med-Exam Expert tried to take at least exam stress out of the lives of everyone, so that you can just go through this journey easily.
Yes,
yeah, that's all
exactly.
from my side.
Thank you. Yes, that's something I wanted to highlight. Yes, and even I mentioned that, in the WhatsApp group when we were discussing yesterday that our candidates, got the same motivation during the real exam, like the same motivation they had while they were answering their topic test. They know that they want to get the
Yeah,
top
the
score in the
leaderboard we
topic
used to
test.
share.
It
Yes,
seems
yes,
that
yes,
they
yes,
had the
yes.
same the same energy and the
You're
same
right. You're right.
motivation. So that's
So
awesome. Yes.
seriously, this batch is amazing. They have really amazed us. We are so lucky to have you guys. Seriously, and I would like to specially thank all the backend team members. And she is the course manager for Part One, MRCG chapter, and we have Asma, Sabah, Murad, Nayab, a lot of other members. The IT team, the finance team. Many people are working on the background. So at this moment, I just want to share a little bit about MedExam Experts, so that you should know that it's a complete organization. So we have 32 plus members in the team who are working in different chapters, and we're working day and night in different chapters to make things easy for you guys. So uh, I would like you to, if anyone can share their experience about the mentors and the backend team. How was your experience about MedExam Expert course?
Yes, dear students, you can open up your mic one by one, and you can just share your reviews as well. That would be so good for us to hear.
I think, Anand, you have to invite individually, maybe.
Yes, we can. We can, of course. And as we were mentioning before, that we know each and every one, we know each and every candidate personally, because they are so attached with us on the chat on daily basis on the WhatsApp, that we know what's going on in their life as well, and we keep counseling them as well. So it's such a good bond, and definitely let us name one by one. Okay, so Dr. Aisha, Dr. Luzine, anyone who has anything to say can just open up your mic and just tell us. Dr. Asia is there as well. Yes, Dr. Lizine, how are you?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm so happy finally joining this part of the celebration. It's not my
Thank you so
first time
much.
doing the exam, but I'm so glad I finally joined as the person who passed. So that's a very great relief. I didn't give up. I'm so happy that I just kept working and putting the hard work in. As I know Dr. Helmi said, you have to work harder and aim for the 100%. So when you go to the exam, you get your 80% or 70%, but not aim to just go for the pass and then fail. So I just worked for all those 100%, and I was really surprised by the score and was happy for the score and happy that I finally can make you proud and make myself proud, make my family proud. It was not easy, but I think it's great to join the course where it's so well explained, well organized. Everything is basically all information, all material is chewed and ready, put into our mouths. We just need to swallow it, and that's it. I don't know, perfect to have mentors available for advice
Yes, Dr. Lizine.
24/7. So that was perfect. I'm really grateful. Thank you for all of your support. And thank you, Doctor, for helping me. You've been brilliant. I think your voice is still in my car all the time. And my kids are used to hearing all the lectures while I'm driving every single day. So they already know as soon as I'm putting on Dr. Helmi's lecture or Dr. Desert's lecture, they have to stay quiet and listen to all the physiology or pathology. So that was brilliant. Thank you so much for everything. God bless you all.
That's my pleasure, Dr. Luzina. You should have a special congratulations for your hard work. Yes, you didn't give up and you continued your hard work, and you deserve it. So congratulations. And soon we will congratulate you for Part 2 and Part 3 and becoming an MRCG member. So keep up the
Thank you
good
very
work.
much. Thank you very much, Dr.
Thank
Helmi.
you so much, Dr. Luzine. Definitely, and whole team was so glad to see your result because you were so famous at the back end. You might not know about that, but we said that we have a special eye on Dr. Luzine. She must pass this time, and you made us so proud. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I think everyone, including the members, the students, were amazing because I think we made kind of a small family.
Exactly, everyone.
We communicated with each other, and I think at the end we made a small group of people. We studied together, and I was so proud to see that from our mini study group we got the top scores. Like Makia, she was amazing. She was so worried, and she topped the score. I'm so proud of her. I think we made
she had
for life
such a good percentage.
Yes, and I think it's not only for the MRCOG. This joining to MRCOG med exam expert group kind of helped us to find new friends that we never thought that we could find for life. So that was really something unexpected and very lovely experience as well. So thank you very much, and congratulations all of you guys. We did it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I guess that your mentor, Dr. Mavis, she have also joined now. And let's talk to her now. Let's give her a chance to express herself because she was the most hyper happy teacher in the back end. So Dr. Mavis, are you there?
Yes, hello, and
Hello, Dr. Mavish. Welcome on the session. And here your students
thank
are.
you,
They are
thank you.
successful, and you can just
Yes,
start with.
you are right.
Yeah.
I'm the most happy teacher today. I have got the best results from the students, and whenever I get the results from our MRCOG 1 batch, the day is the happiest day of the year, and it makes me feel like I have, achieved something which is unmatchable. And if I get a lot of wealth or diamonds or golds, it's unmatchable. The happiness is unmatchable, and I will explain this thing why it happens. Because of this bonding, the students, they create this bonding with their teachers. Because the batch was extraordinary, it was having a lot of students who were just like our sisters and just like our family members. Luzane was talking, and it happened to me that I could only hear 2 or 3 lines. So you can understand from this thing. I will replay this session, Luzane, just to listen what you were saying, because it's very important for me to listen what you said about the med exam thing. Thank you so much, firstly. Then they created this environment in the study room that is so productive. That is just like we were so bound with the students. We were so attached with the students, and the credit goes to the students only, because they were the reason. We were also feeling like this is our exam. And you have seen the efforts made by Dr. Desri and Dr. Helmi and the whole team when the students made us this way, that we were studying like the students themselves. So the whole team, the whole unit was working on the same goal, and that was this success. So today we have got it, and I'm super happy for the students. The best person in the batch, I won't name him because all the students are working the same way. The best person for me was the one who was dealing with the deadly disease of his mother, and still he was able to sit in the exam, and he cleared the exam, and I'm super happy for him. I'm not taking his name, but I'm sending the gratitude that he's like he's our biggest well-wisher, and he has very good words for the med exam. So congratulations, everyone. There are some students who are sending messages in the chat box. Nafia is saying thank you, Dr. Mavish. Thank you, Nafia. I was aware that your hard work the hard work you were doing. It was something I used to tell others. Study like Nafia. She is studying daily. She is very active in the study group. And then we have Nazia. Nazia, the score you have got 88%. It's great. It's great. And I sometimes wonder how students manage to get this wonderful score. Then we have Aisha Mirza. Aisha Mirza, what about your result? We have Dr. Naz. Dr. Naz, your score is also amazing. And thank you so much, everyone who is coming in this congratulations session, in this celebration session. And we have a lot of students who want to talk. So why don't you give them a chance? Because if I keep on speaking, I will speak for the whole hour and I will not let everyone. What do you
Yes,
say?
yes, Dr. Mavish. Yeah, let's ask them. Let's ask them. Yes, students, anyone who would like to share their views, Dr. Asya, Dr. Nafia.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Dr. Nafia.
Walaikum assalam, Dr. Nafia. How are you?
How are you? I'm really very thankful to you. All of you are amazing. And really, I have the thank word is maybe not enough to say you all. And you know, I was starting after many years, after maybe 20 years after I started my studies. So it was really a big step for me to start and having such a nice group. And all the teachers, they are 100 plus, mashallah. And Fatima, Anam, everybody at the back end is so kind and so helping. And I really am so excited yesterday. And I sent message to Dr. Mavish, and he was also so happy for me. I was not expecting that I can secure like 90%. Alhamdulillah. So thank you, all of you, Dr. Helmi, Dr. Desiri, Dr. Mavish, and everybody. And I'm thankful to Luzine also. Really, she is so kind. I find her like in this platform, and really make new friends, and all of like motivating each other. So thank you so very much, all of you. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nafia. And definitely you have scored a very good percentage as well. And celebrate yourself, enjoy the moment. And then, yeah, let's get ready for part 2 as well.
Inshallah, we will plan, inshallah.
Yes, Nafia, that's very important that you have got a wonderful score in MRCOG 1. But it would be great that you start studying for part 2 right now and aim for this great score in part 2 as well. This was your first step, and in the coming years, my exam is with you. And in part 2 and in part 3, I'm sure you will perform the same. Keep doing this hard work, and I'm sure about this that you will.
Dr. Yara is also here.
Very soon.
Asya.
Okay, Dr. Yara, Dr. Asya.
Yeah. Dr. Yara, if you want to speak, please turn on your mic.
So Dr. Sherry has joined us, and I'm reading a wonderful message by her. She's saying, thank you so much, our mentors, all of you, Dr. Mavish, Dr. Hilmi, Desiree. The mnemonics were ringing in my ears. It helped a lot. The only sad part is we miss all of you in our journey in near future, as you have been with us for so long. Dr. Sherry, these words are so cute, actually. And yes, whenever you are the person who is doing this hard work, that you were so much into the study that in the exam you could recall this thing. So it's actually your own hard work. And I'm so happy that you did it. And now you are happy about getting this result. Thank you so much for this, for these nice words. And how about you sharing your feelings? Just turn on the mic and share your feelings with us.
I guess, Dr. Mavish, most of the people, they are on duty because they are texting that they are on duty and can't turn on the mic. So we have to read the
That's
comments.
totally fine. Yeah, totally fine. I can read the messages for you all. And
Yeah.
now they are mentioning that I had a lot of patience. Dr. Lizine is saying that I had a lot of patience, Dr. Lizine. And thank you so much. I can't even think about giving up on you guys because that's another thing that it's my job or it's my duty. But as I said, the students are so great that they created this environment that I felt like you all are family members, and for the family members, people do anything. So thank you so much again for these nice words. Dr. Sobia is here. She's saying thank you so much, Medexam Group, and for your amazing efforts for all of us to prepare for the exam. And thanks again. Thank you, Dr. Sobia. I'm again very happy for you. Congratulations for your success. Dr. Naz is again appreciating my patience. I don't know why students are using this word patience because they were all so nice. They were all studying and they were all so active. I can recall this thing that Dr. Naz was studying day and night. And this is nothing about my patience. This is all your hard work, students. This is all your hard work. And I will just pray that you keep working this way because coming exam is difficult and different than part one. Dr. Sarah is saying, I just learned pedigree because of the videos. Dr. Mavish, thank you, Dr. Sarah. I'm so glad that you gave time to the study. Pedigree is a boring topic for many students. And when we discuss them in the group, again, the credit goes to the group, the environment of the group. When we discuss and learn the things this way, it really worked out. And I'm very happy for you. Thank you, thank you. That's fine, Dr. Naz. That's fine if you can't talk in the meeting. Dr. Aisha, thank you so much for the nice words. So Dr. Nafia is mentioning our progressive course. So I want to give a bit brief detail for the students who have joined the session and who are going to take MRCOG 1 because this session is very much useful for the new joiners as well. So the progressive course is just like a crash course. This is just like a revision month in which we cover all important things. And after that, in the last week before the exam, we conduct a workshop which also covers all the important topics. And Nafia has mentioned that this is an additional, best thing about the course. And yes, it's true. Because whenever you are preparing something from a long time, and then it's been 8 months or 9 months that you have made this plan of taking MRCOG 1, but just before the exam, you prepare all the important topics. It's like a magic, okay? And all the students who joined this progressive course and the workshop, and they were studying from a long time, and they had this chance to revise everything. So it worked for them in a way that in the exam they were so confident that we have covered all the important things. Thank you, Nafia, for pointing this out. And thank you for admiring this course as well. Thank you, Dr. Naz, for your nice words. Thank you so much. You people are actually so generous while appreciating others. Yes, Anam.
Dr. Pavish? Yeah, sorry, someone just wrote about guidance for part 2. So we are going to conduct a session today at 3 p.m. GMT time. So everyone who wants the guidance about part 2, Dr. Zaid Qureshi and Dr. Hassan will be there as a speaker to motivate people for part 2, and they will be guiding you all. So we will be sharing the link for that session as well in the detailed guidance. You will be getting there in that session tonight at 3 p.m. GMT.
That's great because this is the plan, doctors. Part 1 is done. You are happy today. You have done this hard work. You are getting the good results. But now, now there is the main part of the game. Now there is the main part of the game. So start now, prepare now, and according to your circumstances, according to your situation in your life, you can plan this exam again in the coming years or in the coming months. So if you plan to sit in the coming January, my exam is with you and you can do this hard work. And if you plan to sit in the coming July exam, which is after the January exam, then you can get the guidance from Dr. Zaib, Dr. Hassan, Dr. Rupam, and the team of MRCOG2. The mentors are wonderful, and I'm sure they are the best people in the world from where you can take the guidance, and with them you can study the best. Okay. So Dr. Sumona is saying, thank you so much for all your efforts during hard times. Without your guidance, it won't be possible for us. Thank you so much, Dr. Sumona. These are very kind words, and welcome in this session. And again, I will say, if you didn't do the hard work which was required, the result would be different. So it's actually you who is bringing this happiness for us as well. Thank you so much. And then Dr. Aisha Mirza is here. She's saying, because of the practice my exam expert made us to do, I was able to finish my exam 1.5 to 2 hours before time. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Dr. Aisha, that means you had so much grip on the course that you were putting all the correct answers and then you saved 2 hours. Wow. Actually, this is not the goal for anyone to come out the examination hall, 1.5 hours or 2 hours before. But it actually shows that you were so confident while sitting in the exam. Good luck for the rest of the parts of the MRCOG 2 and 3. And I'm sure whenever you are taking MRCOG 2, you will go with the same confidence and with the same good preparation. So I'm praying for you. Dr. Nafi is saying, love the 1,000 questions workshop. Great. I'm profoundly grateful. Thank you, Dr. Nafia. Thank you so much. We have Dr. Yashoda Chauhan, and she's saying, I never scored this high percentage in any exams in my recent past. So pleasantly surprised. All kudos to mentors and the fabulously designed material. Okay, here, this is the time that Dr. Chauhan and I both are appreciating Dr. Helmi. Dr. Helmi is not only our leading mentor, he's just like a guiding star for us as well, and all the students and all the team. We are blessed to have him around, and how smoothly he organizes his lectures. This is another talk, but how smoothly he has organized the structure of the course. This is, I appreciate it a lot. Like you are saying that the design material is fabulous, and yes, it is true. All the efforts done by Dr. Helmi in designing and making the structure of this course, this is so much appreciable. I can say the difficult most topics, they seem like a story to us, and we cover everything on time. Then we have time for the revision, and all the appreciation goes to Dr. Helmi. Thank you, Dr. Helmi. Dr. Shai is here. Hello, Shai. She's saying thank you so much, Dr. Helmi, Ma'am Desiree, Ma'am Mahwish, Ramya, and sorry if I'm forgetting anyone. Okay, you're not forgetting anyone. We were the four in the team. Thank you. And she's saying I'm already recommending my exam to my friend. Also, thank you everyone in the class. Thank you, Dr. Shai. Yes, if you are recommending your friends to attend the med exam course, and then they will come to you and they will also tell you that they cleared the exam with a very good score. So Dr. Naz is here. She's saying, I remember even one time you messaged me, why the hell you are still awake, Naz? Please sleep. And I was so anxious at that time. Yes, Dr. Naz, we look at this thing that students are healthy also, mentally and physically, because during your preparation this is very important that you get a good sleep, get a good diet, and your mental health is also strong. So as I said, you people are like family, so we do care for you. Then we have Aisha Mirza again. I was like, I'm attempting my topic test. Alhamdulillah, thankful for from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, Dr. Helmi was mentioning that students had this, excitement of dealing with the topic test and getting the best score. Anam, do you remember that thing? We shared the top scorers in the group, and somebody was like crying and very much upset that we didn't mention her name and she got the highest score. You remember this thing?
Yeah.
And they practiced so well because they were practicing the topic test every other day, and they were practicing the questions in the group as well. That when they sit in the exam, they feel like this this is already on their hands, and they are practicing just like they were practicing in the home. So there was no fear factor, there was no anxiety, and they were very confident while taking the exam. Thank you, Dr. Naz and Dr. Aisha, both. That's totally fine, Dr. Sumona. Uh, Dr. Luzine is saying workshop was amazing, made me doubt if Dr. Maybe slept all during these days. She was always posting. Okay, and Dr. Luzine, I'm I don't know if I should reveal this thing, but I'm the person who sleeps like 10 to 12 to 14 to 18 hours a day. So I can't I can't doubt myself for not sleeping at any of these days. You people were studying a lot and a lot, and I used to think that our students are great and they will be getting wonderful scores. Thank you so much for appreciating. This is everyone is showing their love with different words, and they are recalling the moments in their preparations with the med exam theme. So I can totally understand your love for the whole team. Thank you so much. Yes, we have a meeting for part 2 as well. Yes, Dr. Sara has raised a wonderful point. She's thankful for the supporting staff, which is available 24/7. Okay, I want to mention here that Dr. Sara, whenever something is very smooth and it's going so well that you start doubting if there is any mistake or not, then there is a good team, there is a good admin team, there's a good technical team which is dealing with everything. Like if it's me and if I experience it like a student, and if I'm telling the team, hey, my website is not working, and it's the matter of minutes for them. In the matter of seconds, either it's day or night, they just fix it and they tell me, okay, it's done. Now start studying. And this is how they deal with students also. Every time, everyone, whenever they are in trouble, they're in any technical difficulty, they come to the team and the matter is solved in the minutes. They are so prompt in replying to students. They are so quick in giving the help, and this is this is the most important thing. If something is smooth, if something is coming up with the success, there is someone who is working day and night, and that's our technical team. We have Anam, Asma, Sabah, Fatma, Yavar, and a lot of members who are working day and night for our students. Thank you so much, the other part of the team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mavis, and thank you so much, all the students. And definitely, I was again, I started with this thing that we know each and every student, and we were so glad that they all passed with so good marks. And definitely, we are going to be there for them in each and every step, wherever they want us to help them. We will be there for them as a whole team. Thank you, everyone, for appreciation. Thank you so much.
Now, Dr. Razeen is talking about Dr. Desiree. I also wanted to start some good words about Dr. Desiree. She's saying Dr. Desiree guidance about studying techniques very helpful. Okay, especially about spider diagrams and active recall and spaced repetition. Brilliant advice. Dr. Luzine, I would say that if you have remembered her words this way, that you have got these ideas and then you have applied these ideas into your studies and you have made these ideas useful for you, then uh, you are actually getting all the benefits of the course. But we are so blessed with Dr. Desiree. We are so blessed with Dr. Desiree. She is a great person. She is a great lady. As a doctor, as a human, as a female around me, as a senior, I totally admire her, and I totally believe that we are so blessed to have her around. Either it's day or night, whenever I'm asking for any help and whenever students are asking for any help, she is always there. And the dedication and this thing that there should be no mistake in the course. This thing keeps us all so active and so dedicated because her energy is unmatchable. So we all work under her guidance and we are really, really blessed to have her around. Thank you so much, Dr. Desiree. We have Dr. Yashodra. She's saying, small suggestion, please have a session post-exam to clear our doubts and if access of study material can extend another 2 to 3 days. Okay. Okay, Anam, why don't you write this suggestion and we can work on this?
Yes, Dr. Babish, I'm noting down all the points and definitely will do it.
Okay, great.
Hello, Dr.
91%.
Mavish.
Hello,
How are
Sir
you?
Hassan. Hello, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. When I was talking to Dr. Helmi at that time, you were not there. So I would like you to also congratulate and appreciate that many students have passed the exam, and this is a huge success to all the mentors, especially you. You have spent a lot of time with the students in the groups, in the workshop, progressive course, regular course, guide groups. So hats off to you. You've done an amazing job, and you really, created a great impact, which was the vision and which was the mission of Med Exam Expert to help students so that they can easily pass the exam.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You, as a leader of the team, giving me this bundle of very good words. It's a huge success for me. Thank you so much. And the love we are getting from the students. I don't know what else we can get in as a reward. The love we are getting from the team and from the students. It's so great.
Yes,
It's
yes,
so grateful. Thank you
definitely.
so
The
much.
prayers and the love and
Thank
affection
you,
which
Chris.
everybody is giving, honestly, this is the asset for us. This makes us happy. This makes us motivated for to work more and more and help more and more people in the future. Like honestly, I mean, we haven't started Med Exam Expert to be, to have a lot and a lot of courses, but because of the encouragement in MRCOG chapter, we've started MRCP. Then PLAB, we are working on AMC and a lot of other things. So this is all just we want to help, more and more doctors so that they can focus more on the patients and they can have a less stress in the life. One thing I would like to say here to all the students, for the part one students, you are in the high spirits. You are in a very positive energy. Even if you're planning to appear for part two exam in July, I would strongly recommend you to go for start your preparation slowly and gradually from today, like no onwards, because once you will take a break, maybe you lose the momentum and you will not be able to study with the same pace. Well, I'm not saying that you should not celebrate. You should celebrate first, take a break for a week or maybe two, but then continue, start your journey for part two, start gathering the material, start gathering the advices, start reading, join the guide group of Med Exam Expert. If possible, you can join the course as well. Definitely, just our students who have been with us in part one, we will give a special discount to them. So join the course so that gradually you're gonna learn that. Because part two is a bit different, a bit difficult as well. So if you're thinking you're gonna get it, you're gonna do it within 2 months. So maybe it's not right. You have to spend a lot of time learning that, a lot of guidelines and all.
I totally agree with this thing, Sir Hassan. When you take the break between the parts of MRCOG without any perfect reason, it makes you lose your momentum and you forget all the things you have studied in part one. And when students were studying with us, we used to tell them this knowledge will be useful for other parts of your exam. So if you are done with a lot of guidelines and then you stop studying and then you don't solve the questions the way part two people ask, then you can forget a lot of important information and then you will start from zero again. So using this knowledge of part one, you can start preparation. And if you're not taking exam in January, because I know part 2 mentors suggest 6 to 8 months dedicated preparation. So if the January exam is like too close to you for take and you are not prepared for this, go for the July 2024 or start preparing today. And that's great that Dr. Hassan has announced a wonderful discount offer as well for the students of part 1, because it will help them, because they are our old students. They are so worthy for us. We want them to clear other parts of MRCOG as well. So go for it, take this discount and clear the part 2 as soon as you can. Dr. Naz is asking, is this enough time for January exam? Dr. Naz, this thing will be discussed and it will be cleared to you after taking the coming session, which will be from the part 2 mentors. And I personally think that January exam is close for the students who are having less experience, less clinical experience. But if you think that you can study for a good time daily, then you can go for it. But the final words you can get from the part 2 mentors, Dr. Zaid and Dr. Hassan, who are organizing the coming session. So just wait for it and we will discuss this thing with Dr. Zaid. So the good and nice thing about us having Sir Hassan around is I want to discuss this thing here. That from where the whole team is getting this dedication, this motivation, and this positive energy. So we all are so blessed to have this person, Sir Hassan, around, who just spoke and gave me a lot of good words. You have hardly seen seniors and CEOs and leaders appreciating the team members, because um, it requires a lot of courage to do so. But Dr. Hassan is so generous in this thing, that he admires everyone, everyone in the team. And if a person is working hard, and if a person is doing efforts, the efforts, they get doubled after this appreciation. Thank you so much, Sir Hassan, for guiding all of us, and thank you so much for your hard work, which is day and night, and you keep all of us on the track. Thank you so much.
Thank you for such nice words. Really, it also give me the motivation to keep this show running. As I've mentioned earlier as well, that we have a huge team of 32 members and multiple departments, and I'm dedicatedly working with everyone around the clock to make sure that things should happen in the best possible way. And so, as I told you earlier, this has become my passion to grow this platform in a way that it can help more and more people. So I always love to help.
Totally. The word you have used, passion, is the appropriate word here. Dr. Hassan is so passionate about this thing and the dream he is having, and which is already accomplished. Your dream has been already accomplished, and you have made this team, which is facilitating students all around the world. And yes, we have got a lot of prayers and love from all the corners of the world. And this passion, I just pray we keep on working this way with this passion.
Yeah. So a
Thank
very
you so
small
much,
announcement
Sir.
I want to make. Yeah.
Yes,
We
please.
are having our booth and stall in Education Summit in Melbourne, Australia, by 24th and 25th of August. We'll be sharing this news on the social media as well. So if any of the team member, the students or aspirants who are in Australia, Melbourne, they are highly encouraged to visit the booth in the Education Summit, and I'll be there, and we can have a good chat.
Wow. Meeting Dr. Hassan personally is a great chance. Students go for it, go to Australia and meet Sir Hassan. And he has announced two great news for today. one, you have got the discount for part 2, and second, you can meet him in Australia for a good discussion, and you can take. Dr. Nafa is asking for the tickets.
Okay, we're getting the request now. Okay. So as I said earlier, so all the aspirants who are already in Melbourne or Australia.
So that he can save the price of the tickets and give you the discount in the course. Okay, so he's saying it for a good reason. Yes, he has
Yeah,
mentioned.
Dr. Lizine, for the AMC, we are working on it, and hopefully, within few months we will be starting. So as we are very much busy in the PLAB and MR CPCH and MRCP courses these days, but we are in parallel working on AMC. So we are hoping that within few months we'll be ready with our product and the courses.
That's great. Good luck, Sir Hassan, for that you're working on a lot of things together. Your team is so great, and they are keeping up with everything.
For
MRCOG
the
is a great course.
Australia, the path
Providing
is different.
there is going to be a wonderful course.
The GMC, it's a GMC for the UK, but for the Australia, you need to have AMC first. By the way, I mean, it is now we were discussing, so it's a good point to share here. You guys also, whenever you get the time on the YouTube, explore for the AMC and explore for the Australian, jobs as well. Because in UK, there's a lot of, a lot of people are applying and a lot of competition. In Australia, the pays are better, and overall, still there are many chances. So do search for AMC and this path as well. It's definitely good.
So there is a student from iPhone. I would love to know about your name, doctor. Thank you so much for appreciating. Med exam, you cracked it in first attempt. Congratulations. Part 2 is possible within 4 months. Yes, it is possible. And you can plan this in January 2024. You are already a specialist and you are a registrar. That means you are already done with a lot of information which is being asked in the part 2. But the part 2 exam is getting difficult day by day. So the best person for taking this advice is Dr. Zaid. She's organizing a guidance session today. You can take the link and you can attend this session and ask her directly that if taking part 2 in coming January is a good idea or not. Okay, and congratulations again.
Okay, so there's a suggestion by Dr. Aisha to make an app accessible to attempt topic test via app, as we used to do attempt through a link. No, we have an app already. So, and all the topic tests, you can do it through the app. Maybe, that was just a case that you were not aware about that, Dr. Aisha. But we do have an app on a Play Store and App Store. And now we are gradually shifting all the courses as well there. So our old website will be, dismantled in few months, like maybe for the next batch, and we'll be shifting all the courses to the new website and the app, so that you can use app and laptop, any device.
And there is a student who is asking that if taking MRCOG2 is important or MRCPI. So, doctor, it depends on your circumstances. You want to work in Ireland, then you will go for studying the Irish guidelines. But MRCOG1, if you have learned, it's giving you an advantage that you can directly take MRCPI part 2 and then you will get the degree. But taking part 2 MRCOG is like completion of your basic degree which you have started. So it depends totally on your circumstances. And MedExam is offering courses for both of them. So take help, and I would suggest discuss this thing again in part 2 session, which is coming.
If anyone in your circle who is planning for PLAB 1, we've launched our course already, and it's about to begin in next 2 to 3 weeks. And we have a mentor of PLABs from UK and Pakistan who are working in already GMC. So you will have a great experience for your family, friends, anyone in your circle who is preparing for PLAB. So I strongly recommend that course, or even anyone who wants to do MRCP1. We have a great program there, and many people are studying it as of now.
So, Sir Hassan, in recent years, there is a tendency of the doctors in Pakistan taking PLAB and going to UK, and I totally appreciate this thing because after taking PLAB, they have a great chance to work. But I saw people selling insanely expensive courses, insanely expensive, because if the person is freshly graduate, it's actually impossible for him to take those courses and clear the exam. So this time, Med Exam is giving you this advantage of taking the best course in the world in a very economical price. It's a very economical price, and I would appreciate Sir Hassan again for creating this opportunity for all the students. Because if you are a fresh graduate and you want to take the PLAB as soon as possible, and you want to start working in the UK after getting the GMC registration, all the guidance, all the materials, all the things required for you going and working there is available with the Med Exam. So it's a great effort and it's a great help for the students who are the fresh graduates. Yes, Dr. Lozane, I also agree that RCOG course, it's so limited. It's giving you a very limited study material, and Med Exam tries to cover all the important things. All the important topics which are possibly asked in the exam, we have covered in the course, and we have tried our best to make it easy for the students to prepare. Thank you so much for appreciating that exam again. Dr. Sara, if you want to take OET, it's a requirement for taking GMC registration. So if you are not planning to go to UK and to get the GMC registration, then you don't have to get OET. After completing MRCOG, if you want to stay in your own country, if you mention from which country, if you're planning, okay, then you will take MRCOG 3, then you will go for OET. After getting the results for the OET, there is a criteria which you have to meet, and then you will get GMC registration. So our celebration session is turning into a career guidance session. And we are discussing a lot of courses and possible chances.
Exactly. We've started a podcast as well, guys. So all the doctors, I'm
Yes.
telling you. So we've started a podcast series for the same reason, because we used to get a lot of queries. If you have missed it, like we're covering a lot of exams. So it's in the YouTube channel as well as on the Facebook. So any exams which you are not clear about, we have a special podcast with experts, and those are very helpful. So I think that will also help.
Yes, it's available on the YouTube channel also. So you can just search for it. And if you want to have the links of those podcasts, you can just ask the team to provide you the links.
Yes, Dr. Sara, we
Dr.
also
Sara.
delivering the OET courses, and we have a faculty of 4 people there, and I must say that we are doing amazing there as well. So usually every month, almost 25 to 30 students, they are getting good scores. So I will ask you to contact your sales representative. Maybe you have been in contact with Mahira, Yavar, or Fatima. Just drop a message, and they will guide you about that as well.
And one thing I want to mention here, that OET course people are working their job so justifiably. Not a single student is getting low scores. Not a single student. And this is a great thing I'm mentioning here. And if there are 25 or 30 people or 50 people in the course, they all get the desired score. They all meet their criteria. And I know OET is like a good exam for doctors, but the preparation part is also important. So all of them, not a single one is coming up with low scores. So go for the preparation of OET and do it.
For the OET, I just want to mention, because definitely most of you will be going to take the OET as well in the future. So for the OET, we have created a sort of a technology which is very similar to the one which is in the real exam. So let's say you want to practice the listening, you will log into our website. The recordings will be appearing, and then you will be listening and answering the questions, entering the options, and then once you will submit, you will get the results. And it's the similar experience which OET body has made, and this way it helps you a lot in the practice. So you can do reading and listening practice on our website as well, and we're giving it as a part of the course. So the program is so much nice that we are having 4 sessions per week. That's a very intense sort of a course, that we have almost 16 sessions in the whole month. It's usually a 1-month course. And each week we have reading, writing, speaking, listening. And we are also, assessing the letters in that course package. So it's a great course. I must say that, if you're planning, so do contact the OET team.
Thank you so much for explaining this, Sir Hassan. And I totally believe the course is great, because every student is giving very nice words about the OET course. And yes, doctors do not have like 3 months or 6 months for the preparation of OET. So it should be intense. It should be giving you the quick preparation material, and the preparation material should be so on point that they just prepare and attend the exam, because students just plan the exam and then they need the results soon. So there's like 2 to 3 weeks for them to study for the OET. And as it's a language exam, the practice matters a lot. So MedExam is providing a lot of useful practice material for the OET as well. Yes,
Yeah,
Dr.
so
Razan,
I
discount
think
is available. Yes.
let's conclude the session. It was a pleasure meeting you all. Just be in touch, stay connected with the portal. If you have any questions related to any exams, just send us. We'll try our best to answer you, help you. If we don't know, we'll try to find expert, and then even we will try to help you. So thank you so much. You all are like a family. You have. It's not like we are not doing a pure business here. So whoever joins the course, we bring that person to our family, and we try to help each other throughout. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the mentors again and the backend team for the great course.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much,
Mr.
sir.
Ayman.
Thank you so
About
much.
OET, there is a query that how many times a year it is conducted. So OET is conducted like twice a month. So almost it's around every 14 days that is being conducted. So there are a lot of opportunity whole year to give OET.
Yeah, and I mean the last few minutes, just quickly describe maybe many people who are about to take the Part 1 exam. So just guide them a bit how they can join the course.
All right.
So that once they listen to the session, so they know.
Yes, sir. Right, sure. So anyone who would like to join the Part 1 or Part 2, whatever course here in the session, for them, they can just contact us. We have for OET as well. Even for OET, we have different sort of courses for every different kind of exam. For OET, the duration of the course is different. It is a short course because it doesn't have any of it content to study, but only the problem is that for OET, you need to have a practice on your linguistics, like on your speaking, writing, listening, and reading. For that, you just have to have, I guess 1 month is far more good than the people who can understand and write English very well. So 1 month is good for you, and we have 1 month plan, and that is what people follow usually. And OET have also very excellent results in past batches. So for OET, you just have to take 1 month course, and that is called the silver plan here at MedExam Expert, and it is very good and very economical as well. For Part 1, definitely, as most of you have passed, but maybe if there is someone who needs guidance for Part 1, you can always contact us. We will share our number here in the chat as well. You can contact us through our Facebook pages and our WhatsApp guide and in our Telegram guide as well. Same for Part 2 as well. And about joining the course, of course, on the celebration of such a good result for part 1, we have opened up our celebration link as well. Someone who want to secure a seat on a celebration link, let's say if you want to join in the July, but not now, you can take that celebration coupon or link with you, and you can keep that, and then you can utilize in the next batch as well. That is giving you 30% off on the course. Due to such a good result of July batch, we are open up with the 30% off. And definitely, if any one of you who is or old student want to join any of other courses like MRCPI or OET, you people can also avail or 30% off offer. And on this celebration, of course, we can't do like maybe anything else, but definitely we can give you some of relaxation by giving you a huge off on the next courses. So that's all. If you have any query, do ask please. In terms of any technical or courses thing, I'm available to answer. About this question, basically being a technical team, we also know that mostly our mentors suggest that students who have taken part 1 with good grades, they can go for the really very next attempt because there is a chance that they will pass exam. But it will depend upon individual basis, as Dr. Helmi suggested, because some of you maybe you have gone through some theory as well, and some of you who have good clinical experience as well, they can pass this exam because M2 has a lot of guidelines. And today in the session at 3 p.m. GMT, both the mentors, senior mentors of part 2 course, they will be discussing this thing in detail. But someone who has clinical experience, they are much more able to pass this exam in their one go. But those who think that they are not ready yet, they should definitely give themselves time, start preparing from now with a slow speed, and do your track or speed it up in the July batch and give exam there. So that is how you are going to manage with part 2. Sure, for the session of part 2, I will again share the link in the comments here and also in all the guide groups of MedExam Expert, so that anyone who would like to join part 2 session.
And I'm also send the link of this session to all the course members of part 1 in the email as well, so that they can easily find the link.
Yes, for sure. We will email them as well. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. I'm signing off. See you again. Yes, see you, Dr. Mavish. Once again, congratulations. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much, everyone. So we will be concluding our session with this. For any query, just write in the guide groups on any of our platform. We are always available to help you. And thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you.